Alright. It's me, Global ASMR. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is my second video. My second design and chill. It might be a little early, but I would love any feedback you have for me. I'd love to hear what y'all would like to see, what y'all are enjoying so far, and maybe something that I could do a little bit better. I'm excited to do another video today. As you can see here, I've already chosen a set of colors and some fonts I want to use. I have an idea of where I want to go. Feeling the Nintendo vibes today. Again, not quite sure exactly where I'll go, but hey, we'll just have some fun with it. We'll figure it out. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, I kind of want to play around with these fonts here. I think that's kind of a cool idea, but let's duplicate it. Let's center up on you, and let's see here. Did I group these here? Let's start by ungrouping them. So as you can see, there's 3 duplicates here, but each one is slightly thicker than the next. So that's kind of giving like a cool, like depth button effect. I wonder what would happen if I. Oh no, not that one. I wonder what would happen if I change this one to something like that. That is interesting. I like that. I'm actually going to. No, I'm definitely going to keep it like that. That's way better. That's interesting. I like that. It's kind of jungly. Yeah, I dig it. Let's see here. I'm going to look for a little bit of inspiration. So, one of the tools that I want to play around with today is this 3D tool. Oops, that does not look good at all. What is going on here? Oh, interesting. Okay, so by the way, just so y'all know, I really don't like designing on the page here. However, this box is actually tethered to this. It's using the perspective points on the page, so that's a fun way to learn that. So anyways, I want to use this. Kind of have the idea of maybe making like a sneaker step on it. I don't really know. I think I mentioned this in the previous video, and I probably won't stop mentioning it, but I really like to just sort of allow the process to lead me during these types of projects. I try not to put too much pressure on it, and I just try to see where my ideas take me. And again, I do this a bit more like doodling. So I think now that that's been kind of laid out, we can kind of bring it over to here in theory, right? Yeah. Again, we'll have to update it. That's already kind of given a cool effect. You know what? I'm just going to go with it. I think there's a couple ideas that I wanted to try with this, but if I'm feeling this, let's use it for now, and if not, we'll go back. Okay, so you know what? We're going to draw out our canvas here for the poster we'll be creating. Just because I want to kind of start visualizing it in there. Oh, that's not going to work. Too harsh. Wow, okay. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Let's just see kind of where. I'm thinking it's pretty warm in there. Maybe pump the brightness up, bring that more of a color in. This is interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on a white for now, and we'll kind of see. let's do that. Okay. And just, I really want to have that contrast between the background and the main page. So I'm actually going to make this bright red, but fear not. We'll bring that down. It kind of just acts like a border around the main canvas. I think I have to update the color of this cube because it's kind of thrown me off. Okay. Oh man. I want to see what colors feel good on this. Oh no, I might be overthinking it. Alright, let's focus. Okay. Anyway, sometimes I just get distracted. Okay, so I think if I turn this into an object. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. That was kind of weird that it was needed to be to the main page, to the canvas. But I actually want this step to sort of go like that. That is interesting to me. And I think you'll see what I mean by step in a second, if I'm able to pull it off. What happens if I, first of all, duplicate this? That's weird, it keeps going over there. Well, whatever. I'm going to turn you into an object. And in theory, I'm curious, are these grouped? So now I should be able to, like, let's bring these colors over here. Also, I think I might just display the colors on here. Kind of looks cool. I think we make it a blue step. My gut tells me that. Oops. Which way do I want to do this here? Do I want to try and... Because let's make this one. Maybe just a bit of trusting my gut here. Desaturate it just a hair. And then with this one, what? It's like it's desaturated. Some light is hitting it. Oh man, sometimes this kind of stuff is tough for me. Like it feels like I'm really... Let's see. Did I kind of botch it? Okay, let's try that again. So if we're gonna start off, oh wow, so the whole thing's in there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so right off the bat, we're gonna make this one. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna find the right darkness and desaturation there, and then we're gonna bring this. Duplicate that there, then we're gonna drop the saturation and the darkness just a little bit less than what we did on there. I don't know. We'll keep playing with it. Alright, let's look at some sneakers here. Now what I'm trying to kind of find is a sneaker stepping. Okay, I think I found an image. So, just so y'all know, I found an image on Unsplash. I found this image on Unsplashed, and it's gonna do something like this here. Now we're gonna go ahead and play with that same trace bitmap tool that I like to use right off the bat. Ooh, I'm getting some cool stuff. I love it already. If y'all can see that, that is very cool. I want to clean that up a little bit, but I really like that as like the top layer. Let's play around with the edge. I kind of like, typically what I like to do with this is, wow, that's very cool, is get a couple that I think are going to give me the most interesting image on there. This is kind of cool. I can kind of choose my own colorway. Ooh, is that interesting? Is it not? It's always interesting. I kind of like this idea so far. For some reason, I feel that, and I might even do a gradient so it actually gives it a bit more depth. I won't get into that quite yet because it's just gonna slow me down. Okay, so we'll come to that when we get to it. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. Let's get, maybe we'll get something with more of like the whole sneaker, like the, oh, I wonder if I can invert the image and get the inverse. Ooh, maybe with the edge detection. That's interesting in and of itself. That's kind of cool. Okay, but you know what? I might actually do this. And what I can actually do is just pretty much get rid of everything that isn't what I want. So if I kind of do, I don't know, do some guesstimating here. You'll see what I mean in a second. Basically just cover up what I want to keep and then get rid of the rest. So fun way that I like to spice up the night with this precise tracing, the very clean line. So what I do is I hit Command star or whatever it is, and then boom, I just kept what I selected, and it is interesting. I thought it was interesting. I kind of offset it to give it sort of that comic book kind of dirty look. I'm curious if this red will look cool. Absolutely not. Oh man, I might have ruined it. It's kind of cool, like those UNC colors. This isn't a real colorway, apparently. I might just keep with the white then on that one. And you know what? I definitely am gonna need the sole on this. I think it's gonna look a little empty without it. So again, oh, what am I doing? Kind of come back and do my thing again. Basically, just clip. Remember, all I need is the heel, so that's what I'm highlighting. Boom, boom. Something like that. I'm sure that'll work. This is very precise stuff I'm doing here, y'all. That's pretty good right there. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. That's probably pretty good. And just select both of them. Command asterisk. Bring that bad boy over. Again, doesn't gotta be perfect. I kind of like the messiness. Ooh, I could even do like a darker kind of. No, that looks bad, huh? That doesn't look very good. That doesn't look great at all. What's going on here? Why is it that when I go, that's just, oh, I just see that's just very close. No, we're just gonna simplify it and keep it away. That's pretty cool, alright? So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Thank you, Unsplash. I'm gonna duplicate it just so I have one, and I'm gonna do a group, and then I'm gonna kind of maybe bring that to the back so it looks. Okay, so this is not at all what I wanted it to look like. This is not it at all, but if we're gonna roll with the punches here, we're gonna roll with the punches, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this a I don't know. We're gonna make this like hold on, I can just grab these three actually. And we're gonna make it like you're opening up a Nike box. Okay, you know what? I'm actually just gonna come back, grab one of these bad boys and readjust it. I'm so glad that we kept it. So now I'm gonna kind of play with the perspective to so if I bring this kind of up, bring this down a little bit. It's kind of showing us the inside of the box there. Maybe it's more like that, huh? That angle's a little intense, though. What am I thinking here? Is this even interesting? I don't know. We're gonna go with it. We're not gonna slow down the process. No judgments yet. No judgments yet. We're just gonna keep going. I think I have to stop myself from giving up halfway through projects a lot. It's like, this is not making sense. What am I doing? But then you remember that it actually is just for fun, and you don't actually need to stress about it because you love this. Say it with me, y'all. We love this. I'm gonna see what happens if I combine this little sneaky, break it apart, and then combine it again. Oh gosh, there we go. What does that do? Alright, let me duplicate this one then. And then will it work? If I you'll see what I'm trying to do in a second. Oops. See, just kind of trying to have it fill in really mainly that area that I'm missing. Oh gosh, it's amateur hour. Yeah, something like that. What are you doing? Yeah, oh my gosh, I was way off. Freaking trying to guess with it being all dark. Okay, not gonna lie, that kinda looks cool too. Kinda giving it. What is that filling out that the other one is not? What am I doing here? Does that improve it or make it worse? Or do nothing? Yeah, it's doing nothing. I'm actually gonna leave it. We're gonna go ahead and speed this process up a little bit. We're running low on time. This is a 30-minute design challenge. As of right now, apparently. You know what? I want to create a landscape of some kind back here. Maybe turn it into this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this real quick. Sorry, what I'm doing right now is trying to find a good place where I want this, and I want to center it up. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Okay, this is interesting enough. There's something happening here. It's not exactly where I thought we were gonna go, but it's gonna work. Alright, this might be a bad idea, and I'm only gonna try it once. I'm gonna play with these ugly filters that sometimes look kind of cool. curious if I give this. That's kind of interesting. Okay. I'm curious if I can. Okay, this is, in my opinion, interesting somehow. Am I going to ruin it by experimenting like this? Never. We never win it by experimenting. Let's go. I'm gonna trust myself here and do kind of some wonky there. What I am curious about is if I can change this color at all. Oh, you freaking can. It's interesting. Very interesting. Is there a way to... Oh, okay, man. There's not a way to change this, is there? I don't actually know. Oh, am I able to... Oh, I am able to edit the filter. Oh, this is so cool, y'all. You learn something new every day. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we just play around. We trust the process here because we're running low on time. Something like that, because it's already kind of wonky. Or do we just go bolder? You know what? Heck it, let's go bolder. What do we got to lose? Nothing. Nothing to lose, but maybe something very interesting to gain. Okay. Oh. No. Maybe we find the blue. We desaturate. No, we don't desaturate. We lighten. No, we don't. We darken. No, we don't. Is it interesting? Maybe. Is it interesting? Is it? You know what? Am I a master color matcher? No. Could I just literally do this? Yes, I could. Is it as fun? No, it isn't. What is it? Where is the fill on this pen board? Okay, whatever. No, I'm going with it. That's a fraction close. If anybody can tell the difference, then you know what? You're an incredible color guy, because that's wild to me. Okay, now this. There's something happening here, but I don't really know what it is. I don't really know what it is. It's maybe size. This is one of the more interesting things I've ever made. I've really never made anything like this. So here's a question for you. That's kind of too, it's like it makes too much sense. I don't know, I don't like that. And I don't like that either. You know what, we're gonna kind of match the angle of the box and maybe do something like that. I do think that this is gonna work out. I do think so. I don't know how yet. I don't know that I would have chosen these colors for a project like this. But we're in it deep, and maybe we're going with a strange Nike design here. I know that this process might seem disorganized and rushed, but I think the reason that I've kept designing all these years is because I've treated it a lot more like play and experimenting. You know, maybe I'm not technically the best designer or even anywhere near it, you know, but I don't know, it's been fun for me, and I don't really like look for more in this other than just enjoyment, I'm sorry. Playing, it's like a kid in the sand. Or an adult in a free software, just playing around. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I kind of see some stuff sometimes, but I don't. I'm not digging all of it, and you know what? You also don't have to dig every single creation. You don't gotta dig it all, Sometimes you just create to create for creation's sake. You know what I'm curious about is if, hey, we kind of start to just go, you know what? Let's go. Let's just go. Let's play. I kind of like that already. kind of like that. I think I wanna do something like this for this here, actually. I think that our original idea is not working out, but that's okay. Maybe we make that something different. You know, why are we? Oh, that is not it. This is what I was meaning to grab. Where are you? The red. Yes, okay. Oh no, I clicked off. The red. There we go. Maybe we make that one blue or just orange. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're getting onto something here. Do we even need this? We'll keep it for now, or we make it blue. I think I'm gonna really hammer this in. Yeah, okay. This is looking kind of funky. I do think that this would actually benefit from some noise at the end. Okay, I'm gonna do something interesting here. There's a little hack. Or tool, it's not a hack. Like, I'm curious if I, check this out. If I bring in an image, I'll just bring in this sneaker one again. And I trace the bitmap. I actually don't even know what that is, Something like this. We'll do edge detection. We'll bring it back to normal. Okay, interesting. I'm thinking. Okay, you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna break this apart. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to maybe keep some of this. This is totally an experiment. Okay, and we're only gonna keep. Sorry, I did the inverse there. We're only gonna delete. Sorry, I'm trying to think and do it at the same time. We're just gonna keep this tiny segment here, okay? And then what we're gonna do is, I believe, if we copy and then we grab our pencil tool, our shape can actually be from the clipboard, and that's gonna give us some interesting things. It's not really working out the way I want, but maybe it's smoothing it too much. Maybe if we go to like 10, and what I'm thinking is that I'm just gonna hand draw the Nike. I was gonna bring in the clean one. That looks absolutely awful. It's interesting that it's already in and of itself. This is interesting. I said it's awful, but it's actually interesting. Okay, see, sometimes you just kind of find stuff. Or does it fit? Or sometimes you also just want to make things work even if they aren't, What do we think? No. Nope, you're overthinking it. Also, I'm going to change this to Hitmo. Oh god, what am I doing? This is super out of gear. I need it to say global. But I'm going to go to this. Maybe make it a different font, because I don't know, maybe I'm not feeling that anymore. No, that's not it either. You know what it might be? Is that I think I want to do something simpler with this. So what I did there is, okay, that is more interesting now. It's kind of giving it some form of like depth if we kind of go with something like that. That is interesting. Oh, you know what? Actually, something that I forget about is that another good technique is actually, like, if this was print, they obviously would use black, And I kind of forget that sometimes, that there would be a little bit more black involved. So I didn't mean to duplicate the whole sneaker. I was just trying to duplicate the orange line here and make it. See, that's already more interesting. Wow. And if I actually offset it a hair. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. And you know what? I mean, now, dang, I might even do this. No, let's go back to, we'll leave it alone for now. I think that's that's interesting. And actually, what I do think that this box is also missing is just the outlines. I'm curious if I can do that still with this. I think on this one I can remove the filter. Filters, remove filters on it. Oh, fantastic, yes. And then fill in with nothing. I don't know why the stroke is so big. And we're gonna make that much thinner. I went up on that, but I meant to go down. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Oh boy. That was loud. Let's try that. 10's gonna be huge. I just did 10, maybe 3. It's a little clean, but you know what? Actually, I think if we do it like this. What's going on here? Yeah, I think if we do something like that. What I want to do is bring that stroke to a path. So I can sort of start manipulating it. I think if I ungroup it and then, oops, not break it apart, plus it. Okay, so they're all broken apart now, but if I can grab them, plus them up, in theory change the color to that. Let's play around with it. Looking just to distort it just a hair. Yeah, you see kind of what it did up there in those corners. Do something like that. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Something. Okay, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. I think that's unique. It's interesting. Some kind of funky's going on. Fantastic. Oh wow, so I'm going to bring this down in darkness actually. Okay, cool. So I don't know if you saw what I did, but I just separated them. I'm gonna edit this filter and in theory. Oh no, it's still all of it together. Even though it's its own thing. Well, that's kind of giving it some form of lighting effect. Is it because I had all of them selected, or is it just because... Oh, I keep going to path effects. Well, it's still kind of working actually by lowering the... Okay, I'm gonna trust that. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's already... I'm kind of liking this. This is something different. And you know what? What I actually want to do too is... I duplicated that just... Sorry. Oh, maybe there's something there. What was that? That was... No, let's not mess with it. What I'm doing though is bringing like a different background color to this. Because see now that... Oh my gosh, that was so silly. But now it's giving it the... the object to path, so I can mess with this, because sometimes I just think that this is easier than anything else. Okay, that's interesting. I like it. I like it. Okay, that's cool. I dig that. I might reuse this asset. I think there's something going on here. So let's see here. What else do we want to do? Oh, I definitely have to put in the AI ASMR somewhere. Oops. We're gonna do it like this, probably. No. I'm gonna go a little bit. Do a little bit, somewhat that. Okay. It's kind of funny how we started off with a set of colors that I was really stoked on. I think I still want to go back to the OG colors in a different design because I do like what's going on here, but you know, sometimes the thing, it just becomes its own thing. Oh, I still definitely want to do the Nike. Oh my gosh, I got so distracted. I don't know, y'all. Now I'm starting to overthink that. I think because of how bold that is, I might want to go with something simpler like this. Yeah, I'm happier with that. It just was a little bit too much before. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, that's a lot better. I think that's a little bit more palatable. And if I actually take the white here, I'm curious if I do this. What I did there is give it a shift. Or sorry, with the shift and then the color, I gave it a stroke. Yeah, that actually does help, I think. We'll go with that. Yes. And then I definitely just am going to bring in... Oh, you know what I want to do, actually? I want to bring in... No, I'm not going to bring anything in. Okay. I'm going to try this again. And I'm going to see... if I can't work anything. I mean, even that's kind of interesting, huh? It's not... Don't want to play with all these nodes, actually. But maybe if I do this, play with some path effects. Oh, oops. So if I add a live path effect. Oh, you know what? I need to convert it into... I think it's got to be its own object, right? Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Wait, what? How many nodes are on it now? Way too many still. So, we're just going to trust the process here again. It's kind of interesting. I think I need to just bring this up here. I like that. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then I think I wanted, you know what? And instead of Hitmo, I gotta do Futura. I gotta make it more of the Nike feel here. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? And then I am gonna do the big, the nice and bold. Yeah, somewhere right about there. And then make this a little bit interesting with some text like, hello, my name is Global ASMR. Please subscribe or don't. I still think you are cool. I am a designer that is also a very nice guy. And then we're going to go like this. And we're going to bring it actually below the box. Yeah, see, it's kind of finding itself here. And then what I'm gonna do, and maybe, no, that's right there. That's good right there. Maybe we do just another like global ASMR. Oh my goodness. And then we're gonna give it a rotation. And then we're gonna bring it up to maybe here. Again, to me these are just kinda like the textures. Okay, something. Is there something? Is there nothing? Definitely want to bring this black down to this one. And then I want to bring this bad boy down to this one as well. And I want to make this one that one. Something is missing. Is anything missing? No, we'll leave it alone for now. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining me on my second video. This one was a lot of fun. Please let me know what you think. I'll catch you next time.